Welcome to the live. This is Patty's Kitchen, Garden and More, and I welcome you all in. Thank you for coming. I appreciate all of the support that you give, even when I just pop up. I appreciate each and every one of you, and y'all know I always have a story to tell. So I am going to tell a story. I hope my internet is doing okay today. Okay, it's hot as a six-shooter in my corner of the world. It is 90s, in the 90s degrees, and just a slight bit of breeze out here, but not a lot. Today has been a good day. I have been at home. The lawn service came and cut my lawn, and I am grateful for that. So here we are. I was thinking about a real life situation. Oh my goodness, I'm on the patio. It's just started to thunder. But I was thinking about a real life situation. And I told you, as things come up in my mind, I may just pop up. It may be something going on at the moment, and I will just pop up and talk about it a little bit. And that is really basically what I'm doing right now. I'm not going to be on very long, but just wanted to talk about something that we all, well, many of us, I'll say, especially seasoned persons, I'm sure we all have experienced it in our lives. What I am going to talk about is improvising. Improvising. To improvise is no more than making do, providing with whatever materials you have readily available to you, just making things happen with what you have. And I've had to do it in my life, and I'm sure many of you have had to do it as well. I probably told you this about this situation some time ago. Some of you may have heard it, some of you may not. But many years ago, when we owned another house, we had a situation with our gas. So we called the gas company and they sent out a service man. And when he got there, he examined the furnace, the issue, the problem, and he found that it was a leak in the gas and it was expelling carbon monoxide. Now, through all of that, carbon monoxide is an odorless gas. We never smelled anything, we didn't have any warning of anything, and you know, we could have all checked out of here. But God was faithful and He took care of us. Hey, Tamika, welcome in. I'm telling one of my true life situations, true life stories. So, the serviceman from the gas company said, I am going to have to disconnect this because it is expelling carbon monoxide. And that's a poison. And so he did. So therefore, we so As it turned out, we needed a new system, a totally new system. And we agreed to get the system, and we were going to let the gas company install, no problem. But the point is, we had to be put on a waiting list, and they could not get around to us for at least 2 or 3 weeks. But he said the furnace had to be disconnected because it was a health hazard. So we went to the store, the hardware store, and we bought stuff that we needed to take us through. And as I remember, we couldn't even take a warm or hot bath or shower because the gas was, that part of that system was turned off, and we didn't have hot water. So that was okay. I boiled water on the stove and carried water from the kitchen to the bathtub. And we didn't have a full bathtub of water, but we had enough water to bathe ourselves and be clean. And we made it. It wasn't that, thank God that it wasn't that we didn't have the money, it's just that they couldn't get around to us. They were so backed up. And then it was cold. So as I started to say, we went to the hardware store and we bought electric heaters. And that is how we made it for about almost 3 weeks. I boiled water to bathe with. We went and bought two burner electric electric two burner like hot plates as they're called, but like a double one. We bought a double one, and I think we had a single one, and that is how I cooked because, mind you, he had turned off the gas because of the health hazard. So this brings me to the word improvise. And that's what it means to improvise and to provide and make do with what you have, with the materials that you have around you at your disposal. So I could have been whining and crying. We all could have been whining and crying about, oh, we don't have hot water, how we're going to take a bath, how are we going to cook, yada, yada, yada. But we got burners, electric burners. And a long time ago, they used to call them hot plates. And that is how I cooked. And I made sure everything was safe because I carried the hot water to the bathtub. And that is how we bathed. I made everybody get back, stay out of the way. I was coming through with a kettle of hot water, and this is how we did, or a big pot of hot water, and we made it. Nobody never knew it. Family didn't know it. Friends didn't know it. But we improvised. And I was asking my older daughter not long ago if she remembered that. And she said, yes, ma'am, I remember. But we improvised and we made it through. Y'all, we don't have to cry and whine about we don't have this, we don't have that, we can't do this, we can't. And that's only been maybe, I'll say, at the most, not quite even 30 years ago. At the most, 27 years ago, maybe. Of course, we didn't have the two younger children that we adopted later. Um, it was just the four of us in the house at the time. So we made it through. And then they came back, they put us on the schedule, they came back, and they installed the gas company, installed the system, and we were good to go, and we never had another problem. But just imagine what could have happened if that thing had started running cool, hadn't started running cool, and we not have known, and it was winter time, would not have known what was going on. So I thank God, and I thank God for that repairman, that serviceman rather, coming in and shutting that thing off. Okay, now I'm going to another point with this. Improvising. Y'all know I told you maybe a couple weeks ago, maybe not 2 weeks ago, I had the plumber out here. Had a situation where they replaced the flapper, the handle, and some other part in the tank of the hall bathroom. The bathroom, it was still flushing and all of this, but it was making a noise, blah, blah, blah. So we got that taken care of. And then they had to replace a washer on the bathroom in the owner's suite. So got that taken care of. How about the day after July 4th, the water started running cool. And I said, wait a minute, what's going on with this? And so I just kept running kept running the water in the kitchen, in the bathrooms, in the bathtub, in the shower. Still cool water, cold water. But, and I could have gone to either of my daughter's homes and stayed. Because my daughter said, Mom, you can come here, but I know how to improvise. I know how to take what I have available to me and make it work for me. So I said, no, I'll be all right. So I got in there. I didn't even warm water to bathe with. I took not a cold shower, but I filled up the tub and just did sponge baths. That's what I've been doing. And I bet you, y'all, I'm not stinking because I'm still sponging off really well. It's a little cool, but it's summer and it's okay. It's okay. Making do or providing with what you have readily available to you. That is what we have to do. This is real life. So I called the plumbing company on the day after, well, the 5th. And he said, we're not working today. I said, I didn't think you were working today, but I just want to get on the schedule for next week, which is this week. So he said, well, I can come out Monday. And I said, no, I'm not going to be available Monday because I knew I had to go with the family member, to take care of some medical stuff, wellness stuff. So he said, well, I can come Tuesday. Today is Tuesday. So I'm waiting on them. I know they will be here. I don't know the time or whatever, but I have nothing to do. I have time. I don't have anywhere to go. But you know how I've washed my dishes? I have boiled water in the kettle and washed my dishes and cleaned up my kitchen and just taken cool sponge baths. So we have to learn in life not to get too comfortable with conveniences and things. Because just imagine in the olden days how people had to bathe in tubs, galvanized tubs, didn't have running water in the homes, didn't have power way back, didn't have electricity, but they made it. So I think we are humans who really know how to make do with what we have. We know how to improvise. And I'm always prepared. I'm never um, gonna be so comfortable with the conveniences because I know anything that is made with human hands is not made to last. It will not last. So we need to just be prepared for things like this because things made by humans can't last forever. Only the things in the spirit made by God will last. Nothing made by human hands will last. So let me check and see who is in the chat. And I'm going to be writing down all of your names. I have a little pad here. And yesterday, with the first video that I did, the first live, I wrote down the names of the people. I'm going to choose, if I do 2 or 3 videos a day, I'm going to pick one and write down names of people who were present. And then I'll be getting together a wheel for a giveaway. Anybody that's in my chat that I know is a family member and they have been with me anytime at all, I will be putting their names on the wheel and we will do a giveaway. I will do that for moderators, those moderators that I see frequently, not every time I go live, but see them so frequently. They support me. Also, members. I'm getting this together now, and I'm already writing the names down so that I won't forget, and I will be doing a giveaway soon. So, I want to take time to thank all of you for being here, to listen to me talking about improvising. We all need to learn. Some of the seasoned people already know, but some of you young people that may not know, don't take anything for granted because anything can fall apart, break down at any moment, and don't you break down and fall apart because you have these life situations going on. Learn how to improvise. Welcome in Tamika Davis, Butter Roll Boutique, Frank G. Life, Servant of Yahshua, Wellness with Fruga Mama. Thank you all for being here. I really appreciate. Yes, only the things of God will last. Hello, Nikki. How are you doing? Welcome in. Just talking about improvising, Nikki. Making do with what we have readily available. When things break down or things happen, we should not fall apart. Just look around the house, or if we have to go to a store and purchase something like we had to do one time years ago, and just make things work for us. I'm sitting here right now waiting on the plumber to come because I don't have hot water. And it happened around the July 4th, yeah, that night, and I called the plumber on the 5th. And of course, they were not working that day, so we went all weekend without hot water. But, honey, I know how to boil water in that kettle and wash my dishes. I know how to take a cool sponge bath and be clean because it's not going to last. This too shall pass. As soon as he comes and gets it all together for me, it will be back up and running. But I'm praying that I don't have to replace a water heater. That's what I've been thinking. I don't know. Um, because this water heater has been here since the build of the house. The house is not 20 years old, but it's somewhere between, I'll say, 15, 16 years. So it's never been replaced, but we'll just have to see. I'm just prepared for whatever. We have to do what we have to do. I tried to share your video, but YouTube says I have to Verify account. So sorry about it. Really? Oh, mm. I hadn't had anybody to tell me that. Well, thank you anyway, servant. Thank you so much anyway for trying to do that. But I will be writing down all of the names. As I said, I will be putting them on a wheel. I will be doing a giveaway for mods, for members, and for family members in general. I may do it at different times. I don't know yet how I'm going to put it together, but I'm working on that and I'm writing down names for the rest of this week of people that are in my lives. If I do 2 or 3 lives a day, I'm just gonna pick one of the videos to, because if I'm out, I may lose the names anyway. Like yesterday, I did 2 videos, 2 lives, but as I was eating at Longhorn Steakhouse, I didn't have, um, I didn't call anybody's name because I had to mute because of music in there. And so I didn't get all the names. I said I would look on in the studio on my laptop and see if I can retrieve that. But anyway, I will be definitely, because I have my iPad now, I will definitely be writing down all of these names and they will be going on a wheel for the giveaway. So this is what we have doing. I want to thank moderators, my regular moderators who are here a lot of the times, many, many times, who have held it down for me. So I want to show appreciation to them. I want to show appreciation to members. And I want to show appreciation to family as well. So I don't know if I will, it may be too many names to put on a wheel or to put in the box. I don't know if I'll do the wheel or pull the names or however, but we are going to do that. And I'm trying to get it done this month, at least by the end of the month before August. But I appreciate you all coming. I really, really do, because you don't have to spend any time with me, but you do it and you do it on a regular. You come back, you watch my videos, you comment, and I want to thank everyone for super chats, super stickers, super thanks, and cash apps as well. I appreciate each and every one of you. I really, really do. I may just do mods one time, members one time, and then everybody else at one time. I don't know yet, but I'm working on it and I will be writing down these names, especially of people that are here supporting, and I see you on a regular. So I thank you all for coming. Hey, Grandma Lynn, how are you doing? I got to go back and watch your walk. I saw you walking, but I was a little busy this morning. Didn't have time to really tap into it because I was getting things together in the house. I'm waiting on the plumber. Last time he came in the afternoon, so it's already afternoon, so I guess he'll be coming before 4 today. So, yes. Thank you so much, Grandma Lynn. And I know you know about improvising. That's what the topic is today. And as I thought about what's going on with me right now, I said, let me just talk about this, because you never know when somebody else may be going through a situation and they may need to hear that we don't have to fall apart. We don't have to break down because something is broken down in the house. We can make it work. We can make it happen. We're used to doing this. So you all have a great, I'm not going to prolong the time. You all have a great Tuesday, and rest of the week. And I did Tea Tuesday today, but I think I'm gonna just step away from Tea Tuesday for a while and maybe do something else. I will still do unboxings. I will still do reviews on certain things and taste tests, but I may not just call it Tea Tuesday. And I might not even do it on a Tuesday, but I may be giving it up for a little bit. Not to say that I won't ever do it again, but I may just give it up for a while and just do some different things, something else. So, anyway, yeah. Take care, everybody. Take care, Frugal Mama, the everyday life of an OCD-ish chick, Grandma Lynn, Servant, and thank you, Servant, for coming over. And I believe you came over from Grandma Lynn. Thank you, Butter Roll Boutique. I almost said petite. I mean boutique. Frank G. Life, Tamika Davis. Thank you all for being here. And I think I have named everyone. So you all have a great rest of your week, and I will let you know just how this plumbing situation goes. But I'm praying that I won't need a new water heater because y'all know that's a lot of money. If I and I used to have one of the home warranty things, and I had it for years, and I never used it. And the time when I did have an issue with my washer, I still had to pay like $75 for them to come out, and then I didn't have another problem for a long, long time. And then when I had a problem one time with the refrigerator, they didn't replace the refrigerator. And I said, while I am paying this money monthly, I can just save the same money. So if something breaks down, then we will already have the money. Y'all, please thumbs up. You can tap the screen twice and it will thumbs up. It works because I do it. I have tested it and it works. If you just tap the screen double twice, it will thumbs up the live. So I will talk to you guys on the next video. Stay safe out here. Stay cool if you're in warmer climates. And I will see you soon. Have a great day.